All right, welcome guys. I had a few messages overnight. I'll get back to everyone when I get a moment. Alrighty, so a bit of a late rally, didn't we, in German 40 last night? I was pretty surprised to see where price ended up. So got some fixing up to do. Okay, so the daily ended up closing super strong up into this area that we haven't been. This is now the new high since highest level in the last 15 months. So plenty of interest up in this area. So last time, when we do get some of these kind of big candles like that, leave and enter into a new space. Sorry, there we go. Yeah, German bank holiday today. Saw that. And after we do get these big candles where we enter into new space, it's usually followed by a bit of a nothing day. So looking at, not this one necessarily, because this one had clean candles to the left. So once this one closed into a new space, it was followed by a lot more momentum. But all these other ones, that when they close into fresh space, usually for the day after, is followed by a bit of a nothing day. Well, not this one. This was a big one. So, are we gonna see a bit of a nothing day again? Probably. We've got bank holiday, so we've only got London volume, not German volume. So we go to Forex Factory. So French and German bank holiday, and Swissy. So this opening hour of German is given us 22 pips. So not a lot. Not a lot. And we had some clean traffic here. Look at the way that this, I was watching this move at 5.25. Just no hesitation, just went straight up. There wasn't really much going on. There were ECB comments, but I think it was just really low volume at this stage. And now we're trapped inside of the zone. So, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do here at this stage. I'm not gonna really take out. I might look for sells from around this this area, or I definitely am looking for sells if we get up to the 68 area. Now for buys, I just don't like the buys. Maybe back down from this area. I'll look for some buys, but I don't really want to trade inside of this area. Clean candles above, clean candles here to the left. Hello. Yeah, hey, how you doing? Alright, I wonder if I can make a box look a bit different. Where's 1/3? Something like that. Alright. Okay. D1 Doji High, 6th January 22. Yeah, that's January 22. Pretty sure that's, I've got a different level though from you. Or do I? January 2022. This one. I'll mark it up. But yeah, I put it'll be a high of someday at this point. Alright. So daily, I'm not expecting much from the daily. Because of every time we have seen one of these big powerful days, it hasn't been followed on very much. German and French bank holiday, 4-hour chart is just bullish, right? I'm hesitant to be buying the high here, and I think a lot of the institutions would be as well. So I would like to, I'm not expecting much, but I would like to be selling from above the previous daily high. I don't really want to sell under here necessarily because we are in such a strong trend. Buying, I don't want to get involved too early as well. So I'm just going to watch and see what's going on first for a little bit. We've got 4 minutes for the open. 4-hour chart, I just don't, that move from here, from 70, 159.70 up to about 55 pips was very suspicious. I'm expecting that to be faded out. 2 hours, I see, yeah, I'm just looking for sells. Got like a nice little doji high, got a nice little liquidity candle, and threatening to break out to the downside. So anything, if I see a nice little setup from this area, and I think I'll give it a go. This is 1-to-1 from the hour of German Open, which I don't expect to be much. Now we're just looking for London volume. So London volume can manipulate around here. So we've got a doji at the top here. So this is a potential for price to take this out. So I like to see a fake out long, and then we're looking for sells. That's my plan. The last few sessions has been a lot of waiting involved, so let's just hope we get a clean move today and we can be done early. Breaking through the support, yeah, definitely sells. I'd rather be wrong taking a sell than being wrong taking a buy today. Alright, let's go to full chart view and just watch this open. Gold sitting around 77. Looking for the Phoenix to come today. From all these little areas. But nice little sell for gold. Little 70 pip push. Yeah, Rob, I agree, mate. I agree. So 15-minute bottom left, 3-minute top right, top left, 5-minute top right, 1 minute bottom right. And we're inside this wick. That's why it's all purple background. So looking for manipulation above here. And then looking to trade back below. All right, 10 seconds. How are those trades going from the robot? Oh, gone well.
Yeah, I'm still holding the Euro CAD.
Mm-hmm.
And US CAD closed at break even.
Yeah, yeah.
Small profit.
Here we are. Here's the explosion. Now, not a small explosion, it's a big explosion. Now looking for just price to slow down. Can it get to 68? All right, rightly or wrongly, I'm going to give it a little sell here. I'm going to give it a wide stop loss because it feels like, oh, thank you. I just got to wait for it to just slow down just a touch. Ah, Sarah's long. Yeah, I want to see this whole move corrected. So let's watch closely. So 60 pip, 50 pip push. Gosh. This blue area, I'm looking for just signs of rejection, and then I'll go in for a short. I think there could be a quick correction. Indices were pretty strong from the start. Pre-markets had gone up 0.5%. So I'm expecting the pre-market 0.5% rise to be faded out. Fast move, the false move, yeah. Because if we're looking at the daily, these after the strong days, we have seen wicks break the previous day high, generally, but it doesn't sustain it. If this is a day that we're wrong, then what I'm hoping is the safe, like if the bias is wrong or incorrect and we're just going to be bullish, 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 then me waiting for the price action should be enough to protect me most of the time. Just want to see signs of rejection. Here's George's POI. This could be a multi-year high coming up.
I've broken out the daily range now.
Yeah. After consolidating for such a long time.
Yeah, this is what I've been waiting for. I was looking for 16.1, so I'm gonna.
That's what I'm thinking of, just impulsively entering.
Yeah, 16.1 was my target. I had a 20 lot on that, so I'm going to scale out.
Oh, holy. That's where the volume came, because you pushed buy.
Yeah.
Well done, Sarah.
Thanks, buddy. I followed my plan, which I'm pleased with. I've just hit my TP.
Good one. I think that could be a few TPs here, so impulsively entering with a 20 pip stop loss.
I entered on a 20 bounce on my funded account.
Oh, yeah. Oh, don't do it.
My bias for US 30 is short, so this should be the reversal, I think. But what do I know?
Oh, you're doing all right, so you know more than most.
I don't know about that.
Okay, see if we can fade out this little breather candle. and looking at just impulsively, because this is a huge breakout, 110 pips. No, 100 pips. Basically 100 pip push. No, 100, yeah, basically 110. So there's the first little sign. I want to see it take out the high. I could just be patient, you know what? Shouldn't be hasty in this. Wait for a setup. Wait for another rejection from the top side. So we've got a resistance candle. Got a support in here now. Just waiting for, see if this respects this candle. We're just going to keep on rising. Waiting for this candle to close. Then if something respects the high, is breaking lower, then I think I'm even going to be a little bit careful trading inside of this area. And I'm going to wait for something to go underneath this candle. That one.
Five-minute close, doji one.
Yeah, let take the high and then start breaking down. I think this is a good move.
So we finally took out that weekly doji high. So let's see if we get any kind of reaction.
Yeah, this is a multi-year high now. Oh no. 5th of January. Still got a bit more. So no rejection yet. At the moment, it's just a breather. Yeah, good move, not waiting. No, not taking anything yet. On my terminal, this is much higher. At the moment, my terminal is showing that this is around here. And this wick was much higher. But on here, it's equal. There we go. So taking the 5 minute, oh, gosh man, this is just flying. What a crazy open. No real news on the front today, so there's nothing new going. No, apart from maybe a couple little, unless something new comes in. If there's no real news scheduled, what it's looking at doing is just nothing new is going to be said. Potentially, it's just like technical analysis is very bullish, so it's just going with that, yeah. Going with the technical optimism, I guess. I just don't see the optimism. Like we're going to be approaching the yearly high now. Sorry, not the yearly high. Let me go back to this yearly high. We have to redo all this stuff, man. This is crazy. Okay, so 4 hours. Let's have a look. So we've got clean traffic above this guy. Gosh. What happened at the top of this candle? Okay, I'm gonna look for rejection. Okay, this is now 16. Look for rejections from the top of this one now. Yeah, it's just a power move, isn't it? So two hour doji, 30-minute doji. So we're already above this 100. Yeah, I mean, and it got an imbalance candle. All right, let's just look for a. I'm gonna have to be a counter trender here. Just looking for a reaction from this point. See if we can get a decent reaction from this area. Stop loss will go above that wick, about maybe 10 pips above that wick. I'm going to take any setup I see here. I'm going to give it a shot. Risk is just going to be the normal risk. Know exactly how much I'm standing to lose if it doesn't play out. I am worried about this volume going against it. You really should just be sort of going with it, but not at this highs. I think when you're trading at these highs, the chances of a pullback with the clean candles is pretty significant. And I'd rather, me personally, I'm not gonna, you do what you feel like, but for me, if I buy this high, I'm gonna feel like a chaser, and I would rather, I will rather sell if I get a setup, a confirmation setup, sell up near all-time highs. I'd feel silly not to take it if I see my setup. Just selling blindly because we are near all-time highs is not on. You still need a setup. Look at this 1 minute candle. A 50 pip 1 minute candle on the opening minute.
That was a big move. It's got to come and correct itself, isn't it?
Yeah, and the chances of it correcting itself if we get price action start to show like exhaustion is pretty high. This would have taken out everyone.
We used to get a lot of moves like that on the German.
Used to, yeah.
Yeah. It was almost, you could just do 1 trade a day. Just do that, you're done.
We should still do 1 trade a day.
Yeah. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
You were happy to risk 1% on that, but
I'm still, I see what you mean. Just doing a straddle trade.
yeah.
Okay, so formed a little bit more bullish structure from here. This is at the moment consolidating near the top. Clean candle again. Okay. See how this one closes. Closed like a decent looking candle at the moment. To see if the high is going to be respected. Stop loss is very big.
Coffee.
Not really at a point of interest here. It's in the middle of no man's land. So I need to see structure be broken down rather than just rejections, because the rejections could be pushed into a new area and then setting up for a support to then go again. So at the moment it could just be doing something like this. So what I'm waiting for is to see some actual supports starting to fail and some resistances being put in. So starting to see something like that. So this is near the another 5 minute high, 5 minute doji. So I'm looking to see a bearish close here. A bearish close here, and then I'll take a break of the low. If I see something like that, I'll take a break down. That'll give me a bit of separation, and it'll give me a reasonably small stop loss. Still going to just risk X amount of pips, but then the upside is potentially much higher from up here. So just waiting for anything to be bearish. Oh, it's missing. What was it? What asset was it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so we've got the bearish close. So maybe 5 minute will be showing this rejection. We'll wait for this 5 minute candle to close. This could be, yeah. If this is flipping bearish, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it something like this. It's going to be about 12 pips. Not sure if we'll get all the way down here. Could wait for it to close. I'll wait for it to close. Don't want to just be spiked into it. Because that would have spiked me in. No top wick. If this closes bearish, I'll just enter on the close. This will be the first bullet for today. 2, 1. Okay. I'm going to take that. I'll give this 2 chances if this one takes me out.
5 minute manipulation already happened, so good indication to push to the downside.
Yeah. Clean candle here to the left. Rob's in as well. Let's go, boys.
There is a possibility price can push upside into this area one more time, and then probably again start moving to the downside.
Let's hope it's not give us any fear. There is a lot of momentum that we're fighting. Just need it to break down. See if this candle can hold. Yeah, when it does start to break, you think it would move without letting people in. Okay, not looking good. Just holding on. Stopped you out. It's going to probably stop me out as well. $15 stop. See, well, this is a little bit higher than on my terminal. So my terminal, this one is by far the highest, which my stop loss is above. And then all these other wicks are like this. Oh, I see. But all these wicks are different sizes on mine. Yeah, don't give it another go straight away. Wait for another confirmation. So all of these were lower.
Did I miss? I went to make a coffee.
This didn't have a wick. And these have a trend line. Like that. That looks like it's as
Equal
good as,
heights.
yeah, I just saw that. Now mine's got no wick on that top. I'm still in it. This hasn't happened on my terminal. Oh, there it goes. Now it is. Alright. Now it took me out. I'll leave it there because I'm going to have to journal that one. I'm still interested now. Yeah, there we go. Without doubt. Well, that was the first one. This 5-minute candle did not work. I'll get rid of it. I'll journal it later.
How come it's did somebody say it's German bank holiday?
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy. And France as well. So what's the CAC doing? CAC's doing the same thing. It's actually looking, this is looking much better. Look at this one. Yeah, I'll give it one more shot. I'm not too worried about taking a loss. If this is sweeping these highs. this is a fake out. I'm going to give this one a shot. And then see if this was the resistance. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm going to enter. I entered on that one. A little bit lower the spread. Just going to see if it was just a little bit too early and it just swept me before. That would be my last trade though for this session. Unless price is really clean up the top. But I'm just going to see if this was a fake out. Judging by what France 40 was doing, I quite like the price action here. I like it better than on German. With these 5 minutes. Looks beautiful to correct this move. So these are so synchronized that German's just happening a little bit later. But I can't be scared about, like I could take 2 losses over a course of 6 hours, or I can see if something here which is lining up with my idea and then just take 2 losses in quick succession. Still the risk is the same. But now I'm just trusting, I'm just seeing if this was the fake out. And if it's not the fake out, then I was just completely wrong. But I'm not going to let it ruin my day. Fortunately, I didn't have any wins overnight. Had more or less break even from the robot trades. The ones that would have, yeah, I'll go to the robot in a minute. Fortunately, the yen crosses, they just didn't quite pull back enough, but they would have been, I think they might have been break even anyway. But I was looking for CAD yen longs. I was looking for CAD yen longs from the 50. And it just missed. I realized. I thought it actually hit, but I realized my on my phone when I was looking that the EMA that I was looking at was the 40, not the 50. So 50 never got hit. The 40 would have given 20, enough to get 20 with spread, 25 pips. Would have given me good options, and then Swissy yen, the same deal. No, that was too late. Never would have hit on Swissy yen, and then my timer ran out before. Timer ran out around 5 a.m. But this one from the 50, yeah, I was only looking for, how many pips I was looking for? Maybe I was looking for 40 actually. Yeah, anyway, those two didn't trigger. EuroCAD triggered from around in here somewhere. Entry was 92.4. So I was on this one. Oh, that's right. I went from the 30, didn't I? It was the 30 EMA. Yeah, this one 90. Oh, different in the price feed, but 92.4 was where I entered, and then price wicked up a little bit more, but then it closed it as this was coming down. And this one closed this one for a small little loss, and then US CAD. This one I was going from the 40. So this one triggered at price of 66.8. So up here, and then the same time I basically closed this one, closed a tiny profit. So it actually just evened both of them out. All right, so German. Looks like it's not going to be a fake out. I was hoping that this was going to stay. I was trusting that this was going to be the fake out. It is fighting the trend a bit. Problem is, some of these, when you fighting the trend like this, it's too easy to get emotionally wrecked with it, because sometimes it can just look like this, and then when it actually goes, you can't get into it. So sometimes it actually is easier to be in the trade, and then when you're watching all this, like, it sucks watching it being a drawdown, but it can turn around in a minute. Not today for me, unfortunately. So that's gonna take me out a second time. Just surviving, just. Just surviving, but it's gonna take me out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it got me as well. Damn it, man. All right, well, at least I'm done early. Not the outcome I wanted. Two losses in this area. First confirmation wasn't really a strong confirmation, but it was this candle basically. This candle was showing me the rejection, and then waited for price to push up a little bit. So was going with this candle. So hopefully that getting clean candles up, clean candles down. So looked for this one, and on the 1 minute, so this is the close of that 5, then here was the next one. So I was kind of hoping that this would take me in, and then we'd just get the clean move down, but it didn't work out. Then seeing this candle, just seeing if like maybe I was just a little bit too early, and this was the stopper candle, and it just swept me. Okay, and then waited for basically this to be broken. So next one didn't quite do, it did the break, but I wasn't waiting on that one. It was waiting for, no, it was that one. It was that one. And then it just didn't work out. Don't overdo it. It could just fall now, and it'll seriously annoy me, but I can't let it ruin my day. What's gold? Gold was no volume. It's been stuck around this area between 76, a little bit of volume here, but more or less, apart from that little brief spike up in the 15 minutes and then down, it's more or less been contained inside of this range, like a 30 pip range. All the volume was in indices. Yeah, market's always right. Market is the one is correct. So, you know, fought the trend, got bit. I think I'll set an alert back over here. So if it is happening to push down again and actually closing, you know, well under this, then I'll look to correct this move. It'll look like something like this. And then maybe we'll get one candle that'll push down like that. And then I'm banking on something like this. Clean candles up, clean candles down. So even taking a couple losses here. I know I'm one trade away from making back 2 losses. I will stay and watch this, because part of my job is to be watching price for the set time, and now also building the discipline to not enter again. So I will watch and see if there is anything. 3 minute looked like gave full indication. It was just the momentum was way too strong. That all these little candles, 5 minute candles, rejections on the 1 hour, it's not there. So we're fighting higher time frame bullishness. Yeah, breaking underneath this doji. Then maybe we can start doing some of that correction. Till this is just all like little lures. I don't know. Don't really know why. What explains this such a massive push? Bank holiday as well. London volume just cleaned the board. I guess with just so much bullish pressure built, and there were so many people looking to sell the highs, and it just wanted to take it. I was one of them. Because they're still talking, like, this is the crazy thing. I mean, it's not really anything we don't know, but they're still talking about raising interest rates.
Is it because it's a thin market, Hayden? It's just been able to push up easily?
Potentially. I mean, the London volume is still the main volume here. Yeah, it's just so much bullish pressure that this market is absolutely irrational. Like this is actually leading to inflation as well. Indirectly, this is showing huge growth in business, that businesses are at almost all-time highs. Whether it's it's a reflection on profit margins. So corporate profits is a it's a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a cost pull inflation, not a cost push inflation. It's not like people are going and buying everything to make inflation rise. People aren't. We see people aren't spending as much. We know things are getting more and more expensive. So this is not from people spending money to push inflation. This is from greed. This is from profit margins, like corporates just trying to like scrape every single profit they can, whether that's by sacking and laying off workforce to become more efficient. So whilst this is all trying to raise costs of everything, it's not because of demand. It's just greedy stock market. So close to the to these highs, so might as well get it. Like you look at this hour candle. It's one of the biggest hour candles we can see. This one here was NFP. This one here was interest rates. No, sorry. What was this one? 28th of April. What happened on 28th? There was nothing on the 28th. What happened on the 27th? Nothing. Nothing. Maybe a headline that's not on here. That was a big candle. This one was a big candle. This was a big candle. This was a big candle. 8 o'clock. So 879. 130 pips. This one here, big candle. New York Open. 675 up to 150 pips. So we don't get many candles bigger than 150 pips in an hour. This one here is about 150 pips. So if you wanted to have a probability, you often get rejections after 150 pips. This is almost a daily range in 1 hour. So it's a bit silly, but you know, probability after it, you know, you could give it a wide stop loss and expect a correction. Like you could go for a 1-to-1, 50 pip stop loss, 50 pip target from here, and that'd be a fairly safe 1-to-1. It's not really trading with any technicals confirmation, it's just looking at probability. Yeah, I mean, just huge volume. Huge volume. Or incredibly thin market and normal volume from London. If I see a setup here, I'll from up this area, I'll take it. I think, yeah, but I want to see a setup, a proper setup. At the moment, that's a little double top. Clean candles again.
Gold just dumped.
Oh, 74. Yeah, that was 8. No, what was it before? Was it 74? Was it 84? I thought.
Yeah, it's
No, 79.
yeah, it went up to 81. Yeah.
So I think we're going to see some news about US debt ceiling coming, like resolving it. Let's see, debt ceiling talks. We'll probably see something float in about debt ceiling. That's what I'm thinking about now. Renewed optimism, debt ceiling talks. Maybe that's got something to do with this. Because we get the news late. You know, we don't get to see current news, and there's leaks. I could just leave this for later, and then this could just be pushing down to fill these clean candles. Don't jump in though. Wait for your confirmations. The guard speech at 12 o'clock. Yeah, did I see that on here? Yeah. Oh, at 10 o'clock. Your dates, the dates on your thing's funny. Oh, you made 3% on gold. Beautiful. Aussie unemployment went up. I saw Aussie spiked all the way up here and then nearly corrected. All right. Sweeping the high. Well, it's 9 o'clock, so I'm going to not gonna have time to take another trade. I'm just gonna have to wait, just see, just let this do its thing, just observe, just watched. Been tough sits the last few. Yeah, well, didn't expect this today, so tap into a 4 hour. Yeah, that's what I saw. This was an imbalance candle, but we've got a gap above it. So I wasn't sure if it's going to fill the whole thing or we're going to show rejections from this no wick candle that we're finally tapped into. So let's go back to January 22. Because this is what you're talking about, isn't it, Eddie? This whole area. Oh, it's an incredible move. I'm just annoyed that it wasn't, that I was looking at the wrong things. Oh. Yeah, these are tough to sit through for me, I find, when I'm, like, I don't like being wrong about the bias. But we're not always going to, it's impossible to be right all the time. So the main thing is like work on the psychology in these situations. That's the biggest thing. It's hard being wrong. But it's important not to blow accounts. Done my share of those. So like these can't affect you now. So it actually just followed the trending structure. The bullish pressure was too strong. Whether I was married to my bias or not sure. But I know more often than not that if I stick to my bias and then I'm patient and just wait for setups at points of interest, more or less it's going to be okay. The times like taking 2 losses on this is no different than taking 2 losses on any other day. In terms of, is my account in danger? No. Am I upset? No. It's annoying. It's annoying, but it is what it is. Can I explain this move? I can probably explain it once we get the answer. Whether it was something that was missed or was it there was obviously like it's not a normal push, is it? This is I don't think this is normal moves. So we're going to find out something that drove it, whether it was bond yields or equities or optimism or just market order flow, and we're approaching these highs and you get a lot of volatility at near all-time highs because of the sheer amount of people willing to sell near the highs, and there's some good wins to be made, and there's some sharp losses to be made as well, like quick losses. And it's part of trading. So I'll watch it another 10 minutes and then I'll make a move and I'll come back for New York. Aussie time will be about 11 o'clock. Yeah, yeah. If you had that 20 lot on still, crazy, man. Some will say this way you should leave a runner and keep your stop loss trailing, but you got to be happy with a certain amount as well. Like 16,000 to 200 pip move up. Oh, you still have? Oh, I see. Sorry, you just it's not the full position anymore. 10%. But if you're anticipating something, if you're anticipating this move to happen and the more times, if you left it running full, the times that it doesn't work out and you leave it full and it retraces on you, which would be better off. Over the long run, you'll probably have, for the one time it works, you probably have 20 times it didn't work. Given what's been happening though these last few days, I'm gonna have to see if there's something wrong with my psychology. Why trying to short something that looks so incredibly bullish? And the same with gold. Same with gold when it was no, actually gold's been fine. Yesterday was a perfect trade, I thought. I thought yesterday was a perfect trade. From waited for here and then took the 80 pip reaction. I missed it, but the idea was right there. Just hesitated at 1 second and missed it. But the analysis was on point. I'm not gonna let this affect me. Piss me off, but I'm not gonna let it affect me. All right. Well, I'm gonna get away from the charts for a bit. I'm gonna come back from New York. Okay. So thanks for watching. There's a pretty powerful move. Didn't expect that. So, all right. Anyway, on to New York now. Let's see what happens, what news comes out, and yeah, I'm sure it's going to be a lovely session. If cool. All right, guys. Well, thanks for your time. I will see you soon.